What's up, people? We're back again. Welcome on my YouTube channel. My name is Clifford Mulauzi, and in today's video, I want us to do a breakdown of the week that we have just finished. And today, I'm making this video on a Saturday. The markets are closed, but I'm gonna go back on US30 just to analyze it and show you how I was able to take a number of trades. Whatever I've done on US30 is exactly what you can do on other pairs, and you can actually apply it whether you're trading gold, you're trading silver, you're trading GBP, JPY, Euro, USD, or any other pair. It's just the same approach. So right now I'm gonna be going on the charts, and I want you to pay much attention. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's go on the screens. The previous week the market was falling down. It was really falling just like that, and it fell all the way to the downside. So what I normally do, I do this thing whereby I identify areas where liquidity was grabbed. So for example, not apart from liquidity being grabbed, but identify these areas where we're seeing the market breaking structure. Yeah, that was my break of structure. And the next thing is that I also check where the market is coming from. How did it move? So in this scenario, this is like where my market is coming from. So I would consider that area as area of liquidity, where there's a very big FVG that, okay, we have seen structure has been broken to the downside, which is giving us a very good picture that the market is going to come back here. And apart from that, we have seen that the market really dropped so crazy, had an impulse. And after that impulse, we had a correction. And this is like our correction where we had liquidity being engineered and being grabbed. And after that collection, the market also went on an impasse. So the market always goes in these cycles like impasse, correction, impasse, correction. So after the market had finished this impasse, it went on correction. And after this correction, the market has to go on another impasse. But where would the impasse start from? On a one-night time frame. So on a one-night time frame, I realized that I was seeing what we call a breaker broke. So I'm sure you guys know what a breaker broke is. If you don't know what a breaker broke, then you can check some of the videos that I've already made before so that you can actually see and have a picture of what I'm talking about. So in this scenario, when I came here, it was my time now to narrow focus. It's not time to look for an FVG anymore. Of course, we have this FVG, but before that FVG, there is what I call a breaker broke. So a breaker broke. Okay, by the way, guys, don't be confused to see that my candles are of the same colors. For the sake of this video, let me just change the settings because I trade it the way it is and it makes so much sense to me. So this is like the main area where I'm supposed to be focusing on. So my trade literally came here and then started dropping to the downside. And this is where I entered my beautiful sales. So my stop loss supposed to be like there. And my take profit was supposed to be down here. And I actually capitalized on that move. It was actually good. But another thing about me, guys, I don't hold all the way to the downside. I will hold maybe somewhere around there. And then I make a 3%. I'm good, or a 2%. I'm good. So that was like the first trade of the day that I took. So I also took this trade looking at other factors, like one of the strategies that I've shared with you, whereby we need to have displacement. After displacement, we need to see multiple candles closing below. After multiple candles closing below, we need to see another small displacement pushing to the area or pushing inside to the area of mitigation. After the price has pushed into that area of mitigation, that's when price would be also dropping to the downside. And this is the same strategy that I've shared about accumulation, manipulation, and distribution. If you haven't, this is the trade on a 5-minute time frame. So another fact about me is that I would never like enter a trade exactly. Sometimes I do, but sometimes because I'm a liquidity trader, I want to see where liquidity is first before I take a trade. So I would wait for these things to happen. And once these things have happened, let me just go on a smaller time frame. Yeah, once these things have happened, I'll mark my equal highs and equal lows at that moment. So these were like that area of my equal highs and equal lows. So if I'm looking for a sell, I want the market to break and close below this area. So once the market breaks and below these areas, we know that the market is leaving what we call an FVG right here. So it's an area of that we need to pay attention to. And the next thing that I do is that I enter as the market goes to fill the inefficiency to make this area efficient. All right. So my stop loss is gonna be always right there. And I mean the market does that, I'm in the trade and the market goes down, the market drops like a mic. Yeah. So that's like something that I capitalized on, and I made a very good amount of money out of this trade. So moving forward, it was at night. I don't trade at night, but how I would be able to capitalize on this trade, I actually saw the market breaking this area, trading below this area, and as I'm seeing that the market is trading below this area, I'm initially also seeing that the market just came and traded in this zone. So normally when we have a displacement, we just focus on an area that is an area before the break. So area before the break in this scenario, I'll just consider this area as an area before the break, because a break would mean different stuff, would mean a lot of things, would mean maybe this break, like this break. Yeah, so the last break before that area would be that area that where I would say, okay, let me capitalize on. But as I've said, guys, when I see these things, I don't usually jump on the trade just because it is in this area. I'm always waiting for price to clear out this area down here. And once that candle has formed, this candle has formed and has closed, what am I looking at? I'm looking for this FVG to be filled. And as I'm waiting for it to be filled, you just see this candle comes right here and then trades right there. So this strategy allows me to trade with small stop losses. Like I go in small stop losses, and I'm just like, you know what I mean, right? And yeah. So next thing is that we are seeing that the market breaks right here. The market is trading below there, but the market before it dropped, it actually created a break, a pause before it broke. So we're actually seeing this area. We're actually seeing this area that would capitalize from. So normally, as I told you, I don't usually enter right here. I'd rather enter late, but being sure of what I'm doing. So if I see this FVG, I would identify this as my FVG, and wanting to see price trading below this 5-minute candle. If I see price trading below this 5-minute candle, what I'm gonna do, I want to see price coming to fill this gap, and I just saw price coming here, filling that gap, my stop loss down there. So you'd use this as your best scalping strategy to move with the market. It allows you to enter the markets with small lot sizes. I mean, small stop losses. You will likely lose less and capitalize more. So when I started seeing the market doing this, I knew that now we have gone into the liquidity phase. So I do the liquidity phase. What I normally do is that I come here and I mark my higher highs and my higher lows. So normally, like in this scenario, we have marked our high highs and higher lows. And the next, I'm going to pay attention to this area, because this area is somehow like the last pause before the break. And apart from that, I also have this area down here, which is acting like my FVG. So I'm going to focus on these two areas to see. And apart from that, I've also seen like price just trading below these areas. And before it stopped trading below these areas, price pushed up. And because of that, I'm going to pay attention to this area, because like that's where sponsored candles have come from. So I'm going to do this, and yeah. So you can see, guys, as I've explained, I'm paying attention to these areas, and that's where the market exactly came just where the market exactly came. But before we get there, let's now see up here where the market came up here, what the market came to do. So if I just like so in this scenario, I also identified this area above here. This is where I was looking forward to take some good trades. And yeah, so the price literally came up here and then pushed down. And then I was expecting the price to come and fill this gap. After filling this gap, I was looking forward to take some sales. I remember I took a loss on this one, but I use that same thing that I told you guys, that if you see the market leaving this AVG and then goes up, just know that, okay, it wants to create out liquidity. And once it's done creating liquidity, don't worry, the market will drop. So in this scenario, what you have to do is that you have to just to mark the 5-minute candle. And once that 5-minute candle has been marked, wait for price to come down. So the market went down and created this gap right here. Okay, let me just zoom in. Yeah, created a gap right here. Let me do that. And this gap needed to be filled. And as the market came to fill this gap, definitely I was already in sales. And the market kept on dropping down. It dropped down so crazy. So as usual, markets also, this is a 5-minute time frame, market dropped, creating an FVG. This is why you need to know that you would never miss an opportunity. If the opportunity is yours, you'll still make the money. And you see this thing, and then what do? I'm very capitalizing on this move. Right, that means you're having your stop loss just above there, and your take profit below there. So I was aware of what the market had done down here, because there was also like some news being released before time, and I really needed to capitalize on this move. And I saw the market like pushing up, and then the market really came down in these lows. It was just like some crazy market movements on this move in the morning. It was just actually cool. But we waited for market to come in this area to fill this gap. And the minute the market came and filled this gap, you know what happened next? The market started pulling to the upside. And when the market was pulling to the upside, I actually entered my buys right here. And that one I have a screenshot. Let me show you. I actually entered my buys right here, and my stop loss was just below here. And my take profit was exactly right here. So yeah, so that was like my first trade. Let me show you a screenshot about that. All right, guys. So as you can see, this was my trade. Right exactly where I explained, and then the market pushed to the upside. I closed exactly when the market came there. And as soon as I closed, guys, let me show you. Okay, so this is like where I entered first. The market pushed to the upside, and the market pushed to the upside. The market was somewhere around here. I closed somewhere around here, and then I entered sales. So these the ones you are seeing right here were like the first trades that I actually entered when I was pushing up. So you can even see like somewhere around here. I exited somewhere around here, right there, and then I ended sales, another sale, another sale. I ended sell, and all the way to the downside. Let me show you more. So this is like a signal that I sent to one of my students, and this is how it played out. You can see, and you can see right there. And let me show you more screenshots. I kept on entering more trades. It was really good. And another screenshot is this one. I closed, right? And then I entered another one right here. Let me show you, because I didn't stop right there. I entered more trades, and I kept on sending my students, because yeah, I entered more trades. The market kept on pushing down. This time around, I was a scalper, guys. I was a scalper, hardcore scalper. The market pushed down. Let me also show you more. You can just be pausing the video if you want to like to grab the most whatever. All right, guys. So now I was done. So you can actually see these were my buys on the first move. These were my sells on the second move. It was crazy, guys. I think I'm done showing you what I'm supposed to show you. Otherwise, let me see what happened here. Yeah, I think I also like, I don't know whether this is the same day or different day. I don't know, but let's get back to business. Okay, so the minute I closed my trades right there, I entered more trades right here. Guys, sorry, this video is gonna be long, but I'm sure that you're learning something from this video. And I entered more trades right there. I entered more trades right there. I entered more trades right there, and I was done for the day. All right. So my day was like that, and I moved pretty quick um, to see other opportunities. So this was a very good, this was a very beautiful trade, one of the best trades that I actually took on Thursday. So just to be clear and concise, as I've told you, I saw this good opportunity right there, and the market actually came here and then pushed to the upside. And remember, guys, I was hoping I could take some sales right here, but I was waiting for the market to break below, yeah, somewhere around there. No, yeah, break below. I think I took some losses right here before I got it right, and then I ended up like um waiting to see the market what's gonna do. The market actually broke, came up here, and then started dropping down. But the reason why I was taking this trade is because there was liquidity, a lot of liquidity sitting above here, and I want those all this liquidity to be taken out. So I entered the trade after this liquidity was taken out. It didn't play out. And I waited for this liquidity to be taken out, and it played out. So I actually like took two losses, very big ones, before I actually got it right. So that's something that you're also going to encounter, but don't just stop, don't quit. Right. So as soon as I did this, the market started like dropping to the downside. And this was another day. I took very beautiful sells on this one, and I closed. Oh, this one was a nice one. I closed somewhere there, the first trade, and the second trade I closed. I also entered another one, and I closed like that one. So I made 400 on the first one, and I made 400 on the second one. It was actually like that. I wish I had just kept on holding and grab all the way to the downside. But I won't lie to you guys, I didn't enter a trade right here because it was happening at night. Oosh. All right, guys. Long story short, um, yesterday, the market actually came here, did this for the first time. I was like, okay, this is a very good opportunity. And I saw the market doing that again. I was like, oh, enough is enough. What we're gonna do? Let's analyze the markets. So, this week I've been more of a scalper, and analyzed that we are having the equal highs and equal lows, and after that we analyzed the equal highs and equal lows for this one, and we saw that I saw that the market was still like this time around I had done something like this, no, something like this. I saw the market was simply like creating equal high highs and high lows. So at this moment I have just identified my area to say, okay, fine, this is where I'm gonna be entering my buys, and I entered nice buys right there. I don't know if I took screenshots, but let me just check if I took screenshots for yesterday's trade. Oh, okay, okay. I have some screenshots. I don't know if they are the ones from the, yeah. So this one was the ones from the trades that I actually took. The ones I was saying I made 500 and then I made 500 on another one. So these were the very beautiful trades. Let me show you clearly. Yeah, so guys, these were very beautiful trades. And like I entered exactly like as soon as the market started dropping, so it was all the way to the downside. So it was really good. It is what it is. If you say, oh, why are you just explaining without proof? Guys, I don't really take screenshots when I'm trading. I remember late that I was supposed to take screenshots for my YouTube videos, but you're gonna understand. So it is what it is. So this one, I closed somewhere around here. Guys, I remember everything. When it comes to me and trading, I remember because it's me who is cooking. So I also took another trade because there was some sort of news being released. This was like 15:30 when the market was released. Let me just show you. I identified that the market has broken this high and the market was interested to push above. I was like, okay, fine. This is interesting. If you have broken above, why not give it a try and buy more? So I actually bought some around there. My stop loss was right there, and I was pushing to the ups. I think I ended somewhere around here, and I think I was even also stopped out. And after here, yeah, I think I was stopped out somewhere around here. But after here, I also entered another other sales. My stop loss above. Guys, I wish I had screenshots for this one because it was crazy. Yeah. And yeah, and I was hoping I think this one also, so I was also stopped out on break even, which was something that was okay. And I also took another another sell right here. Right here, right there. I was selling and it pushed so well. And I'm sure I was also stopped on break even. Yeah, so these are some of the trades that I actually took yesterday. Some were break even, some were very good. I actually want to make some good amount of money. So guys, this is exactly how I look at US30, and you can see that like this activities are ongoing. Like we're never sleeping, guys. We're never sleeping. We're pulling, we're pushing, we're making everything work. And all the trades that we actually took, they are very nice. Some days I take one trade, some days I take more trades. Just depends. But the days that I take more trades, it's either I lose more money or I make more money. It's just like half half. But the days that I take like one or two trades, I make a lot of money. So it is what it is. But overall, as you've already seen from the news, we're expecting the markets to drop like what happened right here. Right here, the markets are gonna drop. Like when it comes to Monday open, I wish I had more time to analyze and see what's gonna happen. Maybe I'll just make it like a dedicated video for this one. But otherwise, guys, yes, I'm even tired of explaining. So that's exactly how I was able to take all those trades, and I wish I could show a lot, but I think that's enough for the week. And I've also pretty much made a lot of videos about the same approaches that I've explained. Yeah, you can actually check on my YouTube channel. Oh, by the way, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more educative content like this. Otherwise, let's meet in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace out.